Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wrestling Podcast live from the FedEx Forum in Michigan, in Memphis. I said in Michigan, my lord, in Memphis. 808s and church. Fuck you, D. Let's go ahead and get it out the way. If you dog. And screw it. How's everybody doing? How y'all doing?
I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Been better. I'm here.
That's it. That's it.
How dare you mispronounce Memphis on its 205 birthday today?
Oh,
Not,
wow.
How dare
uh,
you?
yeah. My bad,
How
big dog.
dare you?
My bad, big dog. What was I thinking about? Sorry about that. I mean, Memphis, Michigan, y'all like country
Not the
cousins. They
same.
work. Nah,
No, we're not.
nah, it's the same. Trust
Nope.
me. Detroit,
Nope.
Detroit and Memphis are the same.
Well,
Same.
put it that way, but
Same. Same. Same.
well, they probably do got some cousins in South
Same.
Haven. But okay,
Just
we'll let that
just
slide.
just swap out FedEx factory work with automotive car factory work. Same place. Swap out junk for what up though?
Mm,
Same place.
no, sir. No, sir. All
Trust
right, we can.
trust me when I tell you, brother.
Let's stay
Same place.
stay. Let's stay safe.
Same.
Stay safe.
Same.
Mm, no. All right.
How you
Shout
doing,
out to
D?
Detroit though.
Yeah, shout out to my Detroit players. Ain't that what Big said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right. I ain't had to turn on the negativity too much at work, so we good.
That's what I'm talking about. We being positive this week. Everybody's being positive. Andrew, I know you said you've been better, but we're gonna get a lot better though. My internet is now, well, my computer is now cooperating with me. We're gonna do our show. Um, we're gonna get through this, and we're gonna be all right. Jesus, Mary Joseph. Anyway, follow the show on 808s and Chest Shots on the Instagram and the Facebook. We gotta get some more traction on that Facebook, and the Twitter. We kicking it on Twitter, having a good time on the 808s Chest Shots because they have a character limit on the Twitter. Speaking of Twitter or X, have anybody watched that WWE show on X? Was it
Speed
Speed? No.
I always miss it.
is
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah.
Badoom ting.
But I think what is Ricochet is the king of speed right now.
Nah,
So hey,
that
whatever.
was almost bad as my power driver joke last show. That was
But it
hilarious.
fit. It fit though.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
did.
it did.
It did. It fit until I
Giggity.
just the timing of it.
Whew, all right. We're going left that fast. Anyway, so yeah, man. You know what we're here to do. We're here to talk wrestling, have a good time with your people. Make sure you like us, make sure you subscribe to us, make sure you comment, make sure you tell the people you love about the wrestling show you like. You know what I'm saying? We're building a community over here, having a good time doing it. All right. Got all the particulars out the way. It is a huge weekend in the wrestling world. Am I wrong? We got a PLE and we got a pay-per-view. We got we got a PLE on Saturday and a pay-per-view on Sunday. Oh, shout out to that. So which one we start with, y'all?
Let's start with the one that's gonna be shorter.
Well, it's in
Oh,
Saudi
yeah.
though. It's in Saudi. Let's not get carried away with ourselves. Those tend to shoot. They might go 4 hours in Saudi. I don't know.
Just based off the number of matches alone, the Saudis are getting 5 matches. Where are they having this at? The people
Uh,
in Nevada, in Paradise, Nevada, y'all are
uh,
getting 9 matches.
uh,
5 versus,
Okay.
yeah. We not they Triple H ain't doing no 4 hours in Saudi Arabia. Maybe a good 3.5, possibly. But
possibly.
I don't think we touching 4.5. We're not doing that no more.
Trips is definitely getting his NXT on with these cards, though. He
Yeah.
is short. He is shorting the cards up tremendously with
Yeah,
his tenure.
yo,
I give him that. Jeez,
if it
Louise.
ain't Mania, you ain't getting no 4 hours from him.
Nah, he in and out like a robbery. So we can start with King and Queen of the Ring. Go ahead. What do you guys think?
Nick, you
Can
go
we talk?
first.
Oh yeah. Can we talk about how? Let me see. What's her name? Lori. I think it's yeah, Laura Valkyra is in the finals of the women's Queen of the Ring.
I like it.
I wasn't expecting it.
I wasn't expecting this. Something new though.
Something new. And she's
Something
good.
new.
And she's
And she
good.
is good.
Yep.
But who's on the other side though? Let me see. I
That
can't. I didn't.
Bianca or Naya?
I
Bianca and Nia.
yeah.
Ooh.
It has to be Naya, right?
Yeah, I
It
think
has
so.
to be
Yeah.
Naya, right? Maybe something weird happens. I don't think they mess up her and Jay this soon. So I don't
No.
know, but it has to be Naya, right? Like, because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the
Now you're running through both of them makes sense in the story wise.
yeah,
Mhm.
some weird to happen, like she a cheat or something like that, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. I
No.
like it.
I
Naya,
actually think no,
go
you
ahead.
go.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say I actually think Naya might kayfabe or not, I think she might actually end up because remember Bianca's not at 100%. She's got that knee.
True, true.
I think Naya is gonna injure her in some kind of way, and that's what's gonna further her storyline with Jade.
Yeah. Okay, I can see
I don't
that.
want to go no further than that and say what I think might happen because that's real negative. But yeah,
Oh
I think
man, don't
Ooh,
say
negative.
should I?
say it.
Negative.
Let's
Do
get
y'all?
going in 5 minutes. Let's do
Oh, because
it.
Turn it
mine
up.
this could be extremely negative. I could be really wrong or really right, but I think Nia will injure Bianca, and it will be
Mhm.
an injury to the point where, like I said, could be a kayfabe injury for all we know.
Yeah,
Let's hope that's what it is.
please. Yeah,
She injures Bianca. They have to vacate the titles because she's out indefinitely. Now Jade has more than the. It's more than just your mom sucks now. Like you took something from her.
yeah.
You
Can we talk?
disrespected her
Yeah.
child, and now you took something from her. Now she
And
has
you
more
hurt her
to the
friend.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and you hurt her friend.
Yeah. Yeah. We need that Jay's daughter versus Nia Jax match to happen.
Dog,
Yes.
that was too cute and hilarious at the same time. Like, shout out to them. That's what makes those are the moments that make wrestling dope, man. That was hilarious.
No, she
Hilarious.
doesn't.
All right, I like that. I like that. I think we need something because even if Nia wins, she needs a big feud,
Hmm.
and you can put Jay with Nia and let them beat the heck out of each other in the ring, real or scripted, and
Yeah.
make it work. It'll look great no matter what, and then let Jay get the power moves off on Nia just to build her up. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that'll be dope. I like that. I like that. Um, so we're going with the rookie. Give me your name one more time, Nick.
Laura Valkyrie.
Valkyrie, yes, for as the winner of the Queen of the Ring. I think that's gonna be the move.
Valkyra.
Valkyrie.
All right. I'm rooting for Naya.
I'm rooting for Nia on that, but I need some yeah, that'd be a nice little reign. She wins it. Then that Jay match gets a little pump up right there.
That's
Mm-hmm.
true. Queen Naya makes sense, and
Yeah.
she can rule rough shot and be the heel queen. I like it. Okay, I got you.
She
I
can
got
do
Yeah.
bloodline women's division.
you. We already got Bloodline Wolfpack. Then we working on Bloodline Girl Power is next, right?
Ooh,
Yeah.
damn, what would they name be? Ooh,
Bloodline Girl Power. Bloodline Girl. Her,
nah,
Tamina
that's too
Snooker.
long.
Tamina
That's too
Snooker,
long.
the Rock's daughter. Yeah, they can make it work. Jeez Louise, man. Shout out to Solo. He's making that. He's speaking of making it work. Solo is really making that work. He's doing a good job.
You
Shout
mean
out to
Suge
him.
Knight?
Yeah, definitely getting his
He wear
Suge
a
Knight
lot of
on.
red. He wear a lot of red.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Bloodline, you see the Bloodline, Jay? You see Roman's getting his own 12s? You see that?
I
I
did
seen
see.
it, but I'm like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, he getting his own 12s. That's what's up. Huh. Shout out to that. Anywho, let's go back to the Queen and King of the Ring. So the King of the Ring match is going to be Gunther versus the winner of
Winner of Randy Orton and Toma Tonga.
it's got to be Randy, right?
It needs to be Randy.
It
Needs to
needs
be
to be
Randy.
Randy. Yeah,
Hope it's Randy.
because heel and heel don't make sense right there, and we can't turn
Mm-hmm.
Gunther face at this point. That would be trash. So and Gunther and Randy just sounds like a match I'm watching on a Saturday afternoon.
Oh, definitely watch that one. Oh, I'll watch that.
That's like a match I'm watching, and happy no matter the outcome too. Like I'm
Yeah.
watching
Right.
that on a Saturday afternoon. True indeed. All right.
I'd have paid the
Yeah.
pay-per-view price for that match.
Yeah. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. We're not even complaining about it either. Like we're
Not
paying
at
that one.
all.
Yeah,
Hey,
good stuff. That's good stuff.
but
All right.
but can
Go
we
ahead.
address Toma Tonga sounding like he was
Yeah, what the
like one
hell
of the
was that?
gremlins?
What was that? What was that?
Who do we
Like
got to
what?
beat up to make that correction?
that- I read something on Twitter. They was like, well, excuse me. They said this is why you kind of might need scripts.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Like you kind of might need scripts because I don't know what he was trying to prove right there. That was rough.
He had
But
that sound like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries and stuff. Like, come on, bro.
that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
Come on, man.
Shout out to
Damn.
Bloodline Wolfpack, man. They doing their thing though. All right, what's the other match on there?
All right, we do have a three-way for the Intercontinental Championship, which is Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, and Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed. I watched
Uh,
Raw, part of Raw this week. I like what Chad Gable was doing with the Alpha Academy, and being the enforcer and smacking up old what's my dog name? Come on, y'all, help me out. The guy
Otis.
Otis
that Otis slapping old Otis and getting them in shape, getting them together. I like what they doing with that.
again.
Yeah. I mean, Otis was y'all remember when Otis was hot as fish grease during the
Yeah.
pandemic when he won the Money in the Bank. And,
Yep.
and yeah. Oh, this.
Well, at least Bobby Lashley got the title after it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think that
guess.
was. I think. Do you think the pandemic hurt him because the crowd was behind him, and then going into the pandemic, he wins the money because he won the Money in the Bank in the office, right? That's the one
Right.
he was the winner of.
Yeah.
I think that
I
hurt
think
him,
I think they didn't have any plans, no real plans for him.
and he on to me. And this is my own personal opinion. I like the guy as an entertainer. But I think his shtick at the time only worked with the crowd behind it. Like just watching him sell a match and be himself during that time with no crowd reaction, it was just based on how you felt about him personally. I don't think it worked as well. Kind of
Hmm.
hurt him and Drew McIntyre during that time.
Oh,
To me,
definitely.
to me anyway.
Yeah, but Drew rebounded with being player of the year though. I don't know
Oh,
about Otis.
Drew cooking right now. No, don't get Drew and CM Punk. Say what you want. Say what you want about Punk, but those two are cooking right now. They are cooking with fish grease.
Yeah, that's SummerSlam right there.
Almost there. They holding it
If
off. Punk,
if
yeah.
if CM Punk is healthy.
Shut up. What else we got on this card, man?
All right.
Yeah, we almost done. We in match
We're
four.
almost done. So we got Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan,
Yeah.
and then we have Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul for the undisputed WWE Championship, which is fucking confusing, but okay.
Oh,
Yeah, they did the thing because obviously we know Logan's not winning, right? So they did the thing
Exactly.
where he did the whole contract thing where Cody, no, where Cody is where Logan didn't sign the contract, so Cody doesn't if Logan loses, he doesn't lose his United States title.
Which is a
Well,
Paul move.
yeah, it is. And if we're being honest, well, if I'm being honest, they're gonna put on a great match. But you
Hmm.
know, they're just holding Cody over until the final boss come back or Roman come back, whichever one comes first. And I'm here for it, but it just sucks that we got to hold off until then to Cody to have something meaningful because he's struggling right. To me, he's struggling right now. But I'm pretty sure merch wise and crowd response wise, he's not. But for my attention wise, yeah, I've been checked out on Cody. I'm not gonna lie, even though that match with AJ was a banger.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
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 And we know
Yeah.
Logan's gonna jump off something and Logan's gonna make that match worth it in Saudi, although he's gonna lose.
Yep.
And that's it, right? That's 5. Yeah, that's the end of that.
That's fine.
Yeah, they'll
yep.
bring out
That's
some
it.
type of ceremony. They'll do some type of like they always do. They're gonna make it real good over there. But yeah, yeah. Shout out to them. So then Sunday, we have another pay-per-view. We have a pay-per-view, I should say, on Sunday, not a PLE.
Yes.
We're not doing all 9 of these damn matches, but what's the main event here? What's the main event? Swerve
Damn, I
and
don't either it's Swerve or either it's the Elite versus Team AEW in the Anarchy in the Arena match.
yeah, because the main event is Sasha versus uh Widow. Not Widow, but
They haven't. I don't think they named it yet.
they're
You
not
know, they
gonna make
named
it
theirs
the
the
main
last
event.
minutes.
They're not gonna. No, that's been announced, but it's not gonna be the main event though. They
Oh,
signed the contract
It's
and
not.
everything last year. Because you think about it, that's the women's intercontinental title they're wrestling for. That's the
but
belt Jade
Okay.
had that long period of time.
All right.
that is the
So
best feud on this damn
it's the best
card.
feud in the company. Yeah, I'm with you. But yeah, that's the match I'm here for. I don't think it closes the show though, if we're being
Hmm.
honest. But if I'm tuning into the show, that's the one I'm watching. No lies told.
Yeah,
And did I say what's her name? It's Sasha. It's Mercedes Moné versus the
Willow
champion
Nightingale.
Willow Nightingale. So make sure I say that right. I'm here for that one. And Swerve has who in this?
Swerve versus Christian Cage.
Shout out to Christian Cage. He gonna continue keep getting checks and love to see it. Love to see it. So shout out to him. But I think Anarchy in the Arena is probably the match I'm second favorite match of the night for me, just on paper. I'm not a big Elite fan, but matches like that, they're gonna do stupid stuff, and somebody's gonna put out some thumbtacks. Somebody's gonna dive off something. There's gonna be some glass breaking. You know how they do in AEW. We we're gonna get a train wreck. You better believe that, buddy. We're
I have a question.
talk to me.
Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black in a barbed wire steel cage match.
See what I'm saying?
That's a lot.
I see what I'm
What
saying.
the hell?
What the hell?
Like a
Dude,
steel cage is brutal enough.
yeah.
And you finna add
Barbed
barbed
wire?
wire at your big age?
It's like Tony Khan sits at home like, what did ECW do? Let's turn it up a notch.
A barbed wire steel cage.
What's Age?
Like I
Age?
seen a commercial for it a couple
Yeah.
days ago, and I'm just like, when I seen it, I was like, huh? But then I'm looking at the card and I'm like, wait a minute, they were serious. Like,
What the? I'm gonna be real. Edge didn't sign up for this shit.
that's what I'm saying.
Edge didn't sign up for that. I'm
He's
sorry.
Danny Glover right now.
I don't care what he says. He's exactly right, Nick. He's too old for that. Like, there's no way he said, I want to do barbed wire cage matches. There's nothing you can do about it.
There is Christian doing barbed wire cage matches.
No,
No.
no, no.
You're doing championship matches.
I can't
Shit,
believe
is
it.
Matt Hardy in them? Are Matt and Jeff still doing all of that?
Don't gas Jeff up. He might jump off
Jeff
the
would
top.
do
Jeff
it.
is another breed. Okay,
Yeah. Don't give Jeff any bright ideas. He might jump off some shit.
so
He
I'm
might
All
do
just
right.
the
saying,
swanton
like,
bomb until he's 60.
Yeah. It's
I'm
tough.
just saying, like that group of them that were the goodness.
There we
I
go.
can't talk.
Acting like my internet. Like
Just stuttering and pausing and
yeah, all this the glitching you
buffering.
can. That's it.
Oh boy.
Ah, shoot. All right, what were you about to say?
No, but I'm just saying, it seems like that group of them that were known for being extreme, it
Yeah.
seems like most of them have calmed down.
Yeah, them dudes are 50 years old, I think. Like,
Yeah, and
it's
it
time to
makes
calm down.
sense. It
Yeah.
makes sense. It does. It is time to stop. It is time to slow down. What I'm not understanding,
Mm-hmm.
because you know what? When I see stuff like this, I'm just gonna assume Adam Edge. I'm gonna assume he's okay with it. But
Yeah.
every now and then, I don't think he was right for swinging on them. But every day I see some stuff like this. I think CM Punk had him I understand why he did what he did.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense. Because
Yeah,
Tony
because
clearly
this is
just said,
unnecessary.
yeah,
Hey, hold on.
Hmm?
We gotta have another week without ragging on Tony now. We already had one punchline.
listen.
Let's stop. We're gonna stop.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna
I,
stop. We're gonna
they're
let this go until next week.
okay. Because they're in trouble, if we're being honest. I
Mm-hmm.
have a, I have a, like, we could talk about the card, but just remind me to come back to what I read about AEW earlier this week. And it's, as a wrestling fan, it almost scared me, to be honest. But we'll finish up the card. Well,
Yeah,
shit, that's it.
yeah,
What else we got?
I mean, hold on. We talked about the lead Swerve Night. I mean,
Hook
Willow
and
Gate.
Jericho again.
No.
Thank God.
there's a third person.
It's a third person this time.
Hook Jericho and who else? It don't say.
Sataba.
Hachimori,
Oh, boy. All right, whatever.
Shibata.
It's gonna be a great
Sabata, yeah.
match, but I don't have no reason. I have no reason to care about it. They don't. But I'll say this though, I don't know what Jericho. When it's all said and done, he won't be top 10 all time, but he should be. Jericho went from 3 weeks ago for me thinking, man, just retire, to that last promo he cut in the ring when he's playing out the fact that people want him retired and he's playing to the crowd and all that stuff. It was like, that's why he's one of the best to ever do it. That's exactly why he's one of the best to ever do it. Now, again, he won't be top 10 when he retires because we're going to put other people above him. But honestly, Jericho's one of the best to ever do this, man. Shout out to him. Say it. Go ahead, say it, Nick. You know I'm right though. You know I'm right. Like he won't be. We'll find 9 or 10 other people to put in front of him on that list. But if we're being honest, when it comes down to longevity, reinventing yourself, staying relevant, and doing it across multiple federations, he's one of the best. He's been a champion in 4 different world champion in 4 different places. Like, gotta give him props, man. Shout out to Jericho. Shut up. Anyway, all right. I think that's it on the AEW card. It's going to be 9 hours long pay-per-view. I'm gonna try to
Just be
watch as much
ready.
of it as can. Ah man, I'm
Get
giving them
ready for your
two.
4 bathroom breaks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll
At
take the
least
bet. Yeah.
4.
Mm-mm. I'm watching that on the iPad, so it's not gonna take up my whole damn day. That's gonna be on the iPad only. I'm not doing that. Like, no.
I just watch it on the cell phone. I might be getting drunk somewhere, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well,
It's Memorial Day
be
weekend.
be careful
We
there, bro.
drinking.
You know what I'm saying? Pace yourself. Pace yourself there, house. You know what I mean? Slow down. Have a good time, Or not, whatever. Whatever floats your boat, brother. You know what I'm saying? Whatever floats your boat. Now, so here's what I read about AEW earlier this week.
Okay.
Apparently, they are coming off the road in a cost-cutting measure to do a soundstage or a e-game, like similar to what they were doing during the pandemic, at the Dailies arena, but smaller than that. The place is going to fit like 250, depending on their setup, could fit anywhere from 250 to 2,000 people, but it's there at the same place every week. Okay. Like a residency almost. They're doing a residency, is what they're calling it. Great idea, cost cutting, because we've talked about it. They've been hemorrhaging money for the past 2 years, like nonstop. But this feels very TNA-ish to me. Remember, if you all remember how TNA did where they were going on the road, then they cut back to just the soundstage in Nashville, then they tried to go on the road again. Now I believe they're back in Nashville every week on their show. I'm not sure, but this feels very, very, very TNA-ish to me. To do that, I'm cool with it though. Yeah, I get it. They gotta slow that loss of money down. But the biggest thing that's making me fearful for AEW is Turner just lost the NBA. Okay. Why does that matter with wrestling, you say? All right, cool. Now when they're promoting Turner or TNT, Turner's TNT and TBS, they're not even mentioning AEW in their future rollout plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird to me. And the person who signed off, and I forget the gentleman's name, it was in my notes, and computer crash be damned. The gentleman's name who signed off, the producer of Turner Television, who signed off on AEW, is no longer with the company. That's starting to sound real WCW-ish, if you remember how WCW folded. Um, Hopefully, with the that good old con money that don't run out, that, when I say con, I mean the con family, not a con man, but the con family. Hopefully, with that good old con money, that this doesn't hurt anything, but this doesn't sound good, or am I tripping? Y'all let me know. I know I gave you a lot right there, right?
I think it's more of a cost type situation. They're trying to manage what they lost. I think that's
Okay.
basically what it is. But when it comes down to the TNT situation, oh, that is a tough one right there.
Yeah, that's
Because
weird.
if they're not at least talking about what's going on in AEW at this point, it's kind of like it's kind of scary right there.
Yeah, it's tough.
And you don't know. I mean, when is the contract over? What, in a year?
In NBA last season on TNT is next year.
Next year. So that's last year. I mean, next year.
Yeah.
And when is AEW's contract up?
That's that part I couldn't find because I looked for that. I feel like they renewed like an extension when Collision came out, but I couldn't find anything to determine that.
So let's just say it's a year after TNT ends the NBA contract.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. Don't overshoot, but let's just say that.
Okay.
It looks like they want to either get rid of AEW from there, or they just don't know what to do with it. Or just gonna wait till the contract goes out.
Okay. Andrew, what you think?
I honestly don't know. Um, them cutting back on touring, that makes sense to me. But what
Okay.
about their live recorded shows? Are they still gonna travel for those, or are they doing house shows?
They
It's
don't
just
do
one
house
place.
shows. They've never
Okay.
done house shows. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So AEW doesn't have a house show schedule. So this is their stuff. They're coming off the road, period.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That changes things. I still think it's a shit. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it.
Right.
Like if you want to save money, you just have to do it what you have to do. But as far as the network stuff, I'm not well versed in that.
Okay.
Um, I do know, and like this is just based off of other shows that I've enjoyed watching. Like I do know, like when time slots get messed up, if like when it comes to sports and whatnot. So if AEW is on when the basketball game is off, if people sometimes that you get some leftover viewers, they'll see something cool that they like and they'll stay tuned in. They're not gonna have that anymore.
Yeah.
And like you said, they're not even mentioning them in the lineup.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be advertised through like during NBA games. So it's just
Yeah.
what is happening.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That
don't
that
know.
that's weird. So yeah, to not have, so they already don't do house shows like we said, to pull off your tour. Now, I get it though. Like if you look at their shows, like they're having what, 5, 6, 7,000 seat arenas and only giving 2,000, three
Yeah.
thousand people every week. That's a reason to come off the road. If you can barely get 2,500 people in America, you got to go back. As I used to read it, as they used to say in hip hop, go back and get yourself hot, right? You got to
Yeah.
find a way to get yourself back hot. So,
Or do
um,
smaller venues. Smaller venues with less wrestlers, kind of like how they do NXT.
NXT works, and
Yeah.
the thing, and the thing to me, in business class, they always tell you to find. Well, not always. They start to tell you nowadays to find a comparison model, right? Who would you figure is your competition? I think if I'm Tony Khan or if I'm the brain trust at AEW, my goal is NXT. My
Mhm.
goal is to compete with NXT, not the Raws, not the SmackDowns, hell, not even New Japan. My goal is NXT first. Conquer that consistently and then move on. Because dog, if we're again not to get too deep and murky into the woods here, we're 5 years into this,
Mhm.
right? Give or take. We're 5 years into this. And this is when you want to see, as a business owner, you want to see some type of returns on what you're bringing in. They're going back through their third. This is probably what their third realignment, maybe fourth, because you would think the start of, and then you switch to TBS because the whole thing that was happening in that TNT and the NBA. So then you switch to TBS, and then you have the reboot with Punk, and that reboot is Punk, Brian, and Adam Cole. Punk gets hurt. You have a third reboot post Punk the second time, and now you're changing everything again and going back. So this is like their fourth reboot, if you know, without off the top of my head. So again, I don't like speaking for you guys, but I can safely assume we want AEW to be successful because we need it to
Yeah,
be around because everybody can't work at WWE, right? I know they
very
want to, but everybody can't work there. But man, they got to figure something out, and I don't know what it is. If we all knew hell, if we knew what it was with this podcast, we would already be getting paid a great deal of money to do it, right? Let's just be real. So we're all trying to figure out what it is, but I really want AEW to get that together because they have a lot of talented people on their roster that I like to watch. Sorry for babbling. All right. That was my 2 cents. So, for a question, if you had to pick one for the weekend, which one you watching? The PLE or the pay-per-view? Andrew, what you got?
I'm invested in King and Queen of the Ring, so I'm definitely watching that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna try to tune in for Mercedes versus Willow,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like I'm invested. Like I've been watching from the beginning. I want to know how it ends.
Okay.
Definitely King of the Ring.
What you got, Nick?
Okay, when it comes to Saturday, I'm gonna watch Saturday.
Okay.
Especially King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring. I got to see how that happens.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see how good the matches and how quality is gonna be over there in Saudi. And plus, it's gonna be early, so
Yeah, early.
I can watch that and then go get drunk later, then go to work.
Okay,
Yep.
buddy. All
Um,
right.
as for Sunday, I might watch and see how Beretta and Orange Cassidy goes.
Yes, your man's. Yeah.
And I will watch on Willow and Mercedes Monet. I hope that is considered one of the main events. I hope they put it
Yeah.
far to the end so people can watch that because that has been a very good feud going on. It's been
Yeah.
like a year, honestly,
Yeah.
since she got hurt.
Yeah.
Since Mercedes got hurt. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
something to watch. I'm not looking forward to sitting more than 2 hours in front of an AEW pay-per-view. I'm sorry. As soon as I
So
go on Twitter and see what match is gonna be up next, I'm gonna
that's when
tune
you
in.
tune in.
You're not gonna have me 8 hours sitting on the couch watching them. No, I'm
Nah, I
sorry.
ain't doing that.
Nah,
So, yeah, go ahead, Nick. My bad.
no, you good. I'm good. I
My
said
s-
mine.
my similar answer is the match I want to see the most is Mercedes Monet match. I want to see that the most of the weekend. But yeah, if I'm tuning into something, it's the PLE. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna. Oh, I almost forgot. We were going to talk about this last time, but let's go ahead before we get out of here. Vince on Dark Side of the Ring. Did y'all check it out?
Ooh, yeah, I seen
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Nick, you finally caught up
Vincent.
to it? Vincent Kennedy. Well,
Yeah,
Vince
Vincent.
Jr., excuse me. Vince
Vince
Jr.
Jr.
Yeah.
Jr.
Yeah.
Jr. They had to say this. They had to say this so much. I'm like, damn.
They called him Junior over and
But you
over.
gotta
They
make
made sure
sure.
to
You
say
gotta
that.
make sure
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. What do y'all think? How was that?
How you get it is how you lose it.
You said that too. You said that in the group chat.
Word.
You
She said
said
in the group
in the
chat,
group
she ain't lying
chat.
though. She ain't lying.
When I watched, I said, damn, she wasn't lying. Like Dark Side of the Ring, man. We said it on here
Mhm.
before. They gonna find a way to keep that shit going. That's a good show. Um, but man, those 80s '80s wrestling promoters were some weird dudes, weren't they? Like
Yeah,
blood oaths and all this other shit. They were really
it's
like the
real.
mob.
Like,
Yeah.
bro, like really, what are you doing?
What
Like,
are we
this is
doing, bro?
wrestling.
We're really doing blood oaths for a wrestling company? Like, come on, only cutting his head and make. Oh man, it's tough, man. Tough, tough, tough.
Tough, man.
Yeah,
I
that's crazy.
I mean, when we first talked about it, when they first gave the episode list, I was like, this is gonna
Yeah,
be one of the more interesting ones, and
yeah, yeah.
it was. It was just really one of the ones you was like, oh wow, they doing it like this, and
They
then you
could have
got a
gave that one
situation.
2 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that could have been a
Yeah.
good 2 hour one,
yeah.
legit 2 hours.
Oh,
Wouldn't
real
it
quick.
be?
Go ahead, go ahead,
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, wouldn't it be funny if they start off next season with a part two?
Shit, I mean,
Mm.
we know where it can go,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
We know.
because
Vince Mc, you could
boy,
do a whole season on Vince McMahon alone.
The messed up thing about it is Netflix was when they were signing the deal to get Raw. I don't know if y'all remember this. They were going to do the Vince McMahon um Last
documentary.
Dance, like Michael Jordan documentary. They were
Yeah,
going to do the Vince McMahon one. Of course, you can't do that now, but that was in the works. You know what I'm saying? That's
I
tough.
don't think that would have been a good if he was in it the way if he was gonna be in it the way MJ was in Last
Nah,
Dance,
true.
I feel like it wouldn't have been that good because it would have been filled with lies. It would have been
right,
filled with stuff that's easily
right.
refutable. Like you'd
Yeah,
have had allegations coming out the woodwork had they did that one.
I
People
got
be
you.
like, that's not true. It didn't happen like that. Like
Or they
it
left
wouldn't
out
have
some
been
stuff.
believable.
Yeah,
Yes, to me, yeah, yeah,
I got
I
you. I
agree.
got you. Damn, you're right.
Yeah,
Damn, Vince. Oh, and Rock got what? The death of what's it called? The fall of WCW or whatever it's called. The
it,
Rock is
Yep.
yeah,
on.
Paul WCW.
I want to
But
see
it's coming
that.
from The Rock though. Like, goddamn.
It's the
Yeah.
Rock, but it's also
But it's supposed to be the same people,
the
so
guys from
it's gonna be good like he did with
yeah,
the territory.
yeah.
So it should be good. I'm just like, damn, The Rock is in everything.
The Rock is
Just back
taking
on.
that Kevin Hart approach. He's taking the Kevin Hart approach.
Ugh,
Like,
don't say that.
I mean, Kevin Hart, one thing, say what you want. He might not be funny stand up wise to anybody anymore. I still think he's okay. But Kevin Hart gonna get a check. Like if he don't do nothing else, he's going to get a check. Like he gonna get a Netflix check. That man got a show on the Motor Car Channel. You know what I'm saying? He got a show on E with Nick Cannon. He has a show on like he's going to get a check. Like hands down. He got the Little Dicky show on FX. Like he's going to get a check. Say what you want, man. So I think the Rock saw that blueprint is like, nah, screw this. I'm going to get a bag. I'm going to have my football league. I'm going to put these moves out. I'm going to go back to wrestling. I'm going to be on the board of the wrestling company I own. Like hey, they going to get these bags, bro. I love to see it. I love to see it. Wait, hold on. Y'all don't think Kevin Hart's funny no more?
I haven't been paying attention. I don't know.
Nick,
Kevin Hart was funny for the first two specials, and after that, it was a wrap.
I I've heard that.
But also, he's been inconsistent with his jokes as well.
I think you'll like the one on Peacock though. He has
No, I
one that's
won't.
only on Peacock.
Nope.
I think you'll like that one.
Nah.
I think you got 2 weeks. Listen to it. And next show, we're gonna talk about it.
La 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 la
Ah
la.
shit. Anyway,
La 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 la.
before we get out of here, I got something to say to people before we get out of here.
Don't sell your soul for a check.
That's it. That's it.
That can go many ways with that one.
In 2024, that could mean a lot of things.
A lot of
A
things.
lot of things. Nick, what you got?
What do I have for the people?
Yeah.
To my homies out there, my homies, my fellas.
Oh boy.
Some of you have wives and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have one or nothing like that, so I'm just giving you an observation of what I see. You know what? I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm gonna keep it to
Okay,
myself.
all right.
I'm gonna keep it to
That was
myself
okay.
because if I say it,
I mean, you done already hyped this up. You done already brought us this far. Let it out.
some of y'all got to stop messaging these single women on Facebook
Thank you.
or on Twitter or IG. Stop it.
We don't want it.
They don't want you. You're married. Think about it, sir. Think about you. If your wife is crazy,
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
do you want your crazy wife attacking some harmless
Shut-
young lady who didn't know she was married? You were married, sir.
Please tune in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Please
Is
continue
that
to
habit
watch
at
on.
work? You know,
Please continue to watch on YouTube. Please continue to like, subscribe, share, comment on the YouTube shorts, comment on the podcast. Give us 5 stars. 4 stars should not be even be in your vocabulary, but 5 stars, like Dave Meltzer, please. That's what we need. With a little podcast that could, we're growing into the big podcast. We're a little podcast that could, growing into the big podcast that would. All right. I couldn't get that shit out if I tried. All right. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. And my last thing to say to people is just make sure your computer is not throwing a fit before it's time to record, because it sets your whole show back damn near an hour. And your co-host look at you like you're weird because you're glitching before you. Anyway, all right. Thank y'all for tuning in. And we
and he
are.
cannot robot everybody.
I can't dance. Got a lot of talents. God gave me a lot of talents. Dancing and singing. He didn't give me them too though. Not at all. Can't line dance. Can't dance. Can't do nothing. Nah.
What?
Gave me a lot of talents. I can't even let you slide, bro.
Damn.
Can't even let you
Damn, you
slide.
can't even do this to me a line dance. Damn.
Oh, no, come on. Can't nobody do that. Nobody. You can't do that.
I'm halfway there.
Andrew, can you do that to me?
No, what? No.
We're seeing the link in the group chat. Don't you worry about it. We'll see that link. We're out of here.
Okay. Bye.